Hello everyone. Today I'll be running the PICO-8 in Celeste. They're completely optional, but I'll also show you the locations of every strawberry on the way up as well. I do actually miss one, as you'll see, but I did all the work to get to it and just accidentally moved to the next screen before grabbing it. As long as you learn from my mistake, you should get all 18. Before we begin, a few notes on the mechanics of the PICO-8. For the most part, it plays the same way as the rest of the game, but it has a few exceptions. For one, you can't grab onto the walls, and therefore you can't climb. Next, there are some rooms that contain chests. You have to collect the keys to open them, and they usually just have strawberries inside, which you may or may not want to collect. And last, balloons play the same role as dash crystals from the base game. All that being said, let's go ahead and start it up. The first strawberry is an unbreakable block in the very first room. Jump to the left-hand ledge and collect it. The second strawberry is at 300 meters. Hit the spring for some extra height and then you can dash through it. Mechanically speaking, there still shouldn't be much tripping you up just yet. The third strawberry is at 400 meters, and it's similar to one of the early rooms in 1A. Just lay off the dash and use the breakable blocks to climb up there. Remember when I told you about the chests? At 500 meters you'll get your first. Slide down the wall until you grab the key, then just jump back to the chest and get strawberry number 4. Easy. Strawberry 5 is at 700 meters. You'll save yourself some time if you just stay on the right side of the room instead of following my path here. Climb up to the second row of clouds, then use the wall to jump up to the third row. Once you get there, you'll be close enough to dash through the berry. Strawberry 6 is at 900 meters. After you hit the first balloon, dash up and hit the breakable block above. It'll be hidden inside there. Now fall back to the springs as often as needed until you can collect it, and then we'll continue on. Just catch the cloud as it passes by and follow it over to the left side of the screen. Then you can climb up to the balloon, which will let you dash over to the exit. Strawberry 7 is at the old site. Climb up until you're directly above the berry, then dash into the floor. It'll fly right into you. To get strawberry number 8, jump to the key from the starting point, and then you can dash upright to get around the spikes. Use the wall on the left to wall jump over to the chest. Now you can dash through the balloons like normal, but just make sure not to dash horizontally at the end by mistake. I've heard that some people do that. Strawberry 9 is at 1400 meters. The rest of the room is pretty easy, but the placement of the berry is pretty rude because it's right near the ceiling, which would move you to the next room. Carefully jump up and then dash past the ice blocks. Take as many attempts as you need. Just remember that being too early on the dash will be much better than being late, and you'll get it eventually. Another chest at 1500 meters, but the room is pretty easy. Dash up to the key, then hit the balloon and dash back to the starting point. Strawberry 11 is in a breakable block at the start of 1700 meters. The rest of the room is all about timing your dashes to make it through the gaps. Dash too late and you'll be impaled, so don't be that guy. We have another chest at 1900 meters. Wall jump between the ice blocks, then slide down to the key. Use your dash to make it to the next set of ice blocks, and then just jump up to Strawberry 12. At 2200 meters, you'll get the double dash, except that your hair will be green rather than the usual purple. Other than that, it works the exact same way. Strawberry 13 is at 2300 meters. I died getting it myself, but looking back, you can almost certainly use just one dash getting over to it, then you can save your second to get back to the starting point. Another chest at 2500 meters. Just use your 2 dashes to loop around the spiky block at the start, then you can pick up Strawberry 14. Now use 2 dashes to hit the first spring, then just follow the path of spikes through the rest of the room. When you get to the last spring, just keep dashing down until the spring disappears. Otherwise, it'll keep trying to force you into the spikes on the ceiling. 2600 meters is another chest room. You'll want to make it over to the first landing spot before going for the key. You can pretty easily jump down from there to pick up the key, then you'll have 2 dashes to make it back up there. When you reach the top, dash upwards and move around the spikes. Then use the wall and your second dash to get through the final gap. Pick up Strawberry 15 and move on. And now we've reached the room of my failure, 2800 meters. Getting through the room really isn't too difficult, and if you fail to hit the key on your ascent, you can use the breakable block to get up there, then fall back down to the balloon to refresh. After that, just be careful, because I accidentally moved screens before getting Strawberry 16. Could I have re-recorded this part? Probably, but I already started another project by this time, and frankly, I didn't feel like doing that. Just learn from my mistake, okay? Strawberry 17 is right above you at 2900 meters. Double dash up there and pick it up. Strawberry 18 is in the chest at 3000 meters. Follow the path laid out for you by the balloons, and then when you reach the final one, dash up to the key. You can fall from there back down to the second balloon, which will have regenerated by then. Now just dash your way up to the berry and climb up to the summit. Congrats! You've completed the PICO-8 and even got the strawberries in case you want to brag about it. Your death count may or may not be brag-worthy, but we won either way, and I, for one, am not here to judge. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I hope I'll see you here again soon.